I was breaking up whatever was going on, and that's when I realized, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? And my only thing was get you to safety. I know where Alexander is all the time. He's at band. I told you I needed you to stay at school. I need you to go and get involved. No. Okay? I've told you, look, we're under investigation. No, we're not. And you just keep doing whatever it is you're doing or whatever. I don't know. You say nothing. And now I'm like, okay, now you're going to be on your own. And you'll do whatever it is you got to do. And if it means addiction to sex or whatever it is going on, I know it's not drugs and I know it's not alcohol. So what else could it be? Is it, who knows? Are you frauding somebody? I know you're not doing that. I'm not taking money. They claim that your dad has gone around and said, oh yeah, she'll work you to the bones, not give you no money. That's not true. Not true at all. I go for the good deals. I go for people that need money. I go for not the guy that's got the huge business. And even some of those guys that have the business, they'll discount their prices. They need the work. But I'm not ripping them off. And how I realized that is my workers started coming to me and saying little things to me, and I'm like, what? Like I said, they're digging in a hole and they're trying to make something stick to a wall that I'm doing wrong. How am I screwing over people? What are you talking about? Oh, you work your kids. My kids get whatever they need and want. I see to it. My kids are my main, don't come between me and my kids. And that's exactly what's happened. And I've told little Alexander, I don't know what, and I looked at him and I'm going to tell you the same thing. I'm your mother. I'm not going anywhere. I will always be here for you. I need the truth from you always, because if not, I can't have your back. You're not going to be thrown out there to survive and be on your own, even if you have $10,000 in the bank like he does, because he worked. You owe $10,000 at $7,500. Well, our government is fixing to change all this college racket that they've got going on with all these people doing what they've been doing. And I have a feeling college is going to somewhat become freer. They're going to get this shit under control because kids aren't going to college anymore. Because so many, the generation before you, which would have been my generation if I had had children, they owe over $300,000 per person in college debt. And they cannot repay it in a lifetime. Because $300 for a college, and now they're crying, and they're at banks and lending institutions that have lent them this money. If you watch Susie Orman, you will get educated about what's going on. They've had to go back home and live with mommy and daddy. Well, what's that do to our economy? It means that they can't buy a house. They can't buy a car. Because see, those take loans. Your car, you're going to be needing one soon. The $7,500 that you've got to now pay back for this college that you don't even have a job with yet, you're going to be owing a car payment. How will you be able to go get a car payment? They're not going to give you another loan. So move back in with mom and dad. And that's where we got the generation right now where everybody's living back together. Parents are now grandparents, their kids are parents, and their children are all living under the same roof in a little squatter house in America. And no, And I say, the debt stops here. Don't take on any more debt. Go get a job and see where you're going to fall in the world. Get into the biology lab area so that you see exactly what you want to do. And then you can always go back and finish up. And a company, you'll land a good job, Christopher. If you play your cards right, you will land a good job that will pay for you to go back. If you'll go back to school, we'll pay for you. You'll work and go back to school if you think you can do it. But they'll let you do it at your own pace with no debt. For you to be told by the college, well, you've got to take all these classes, that's when I was like, no, you don't. There's all kinds of different ways to come up with a degree. There's all kinds of different colleges that you get into. They're not the one and only. It's not worked out for you. You've met some friends. You want to go and see what they're about and see if it works out with them. I say, go focus on getting a job and not one at Winn-Dixie. You can go over here to this Quest. You can go Lab Quest or whatever it is, technical, whatever it is. I don't know. You've got to go searching. And when I say searching, go to other people's computers to do it. Don't use yours. Because what's happened is they can't arrest you, but they surely can sock it to you other ways where you'll pay. They can shut doors before you ever get a foot in a door, because they know what your intentions are. Like right now, that's why I've been so quiet. What is she doing? What is she going to do? Where is she going to go? Who is she going to be friends with? Who am I going to date next? I mean, I had one guy told me that I need to go get laid, and he wasn't nice about it. And he doesn't know me from Adam, but evidently he knew a little bit more about me, and I called him on his shit. You've got to think smart now. You can't think everybody's rosy and perfect and nice. They try to be nice so they can get in. They're snakes. And they want to know where are you going to get a job? And if, like me, I went and tried to get a job with an apartment complex. And your dad knows that what I'm talking about, because he didn't believe me. He goes, no, that's not it. And I said, Chris, you better listen to me. And now he's like, I'm so grateful for what I have in you. Yeah, because he's been lucky.